In this video, I give you a quick primer on combat basics and Heroes of Might and Magic Olden Era. How are things calculated and what the hell are all these numbers over here? Let's take a look at this battle. We've got these swordsmen versus these troglodytes. You can see the game gives you a preview of the range of damage your units will do. To calculate this, we use this formula: min or max damage times the number of units plus bonus or penalty. Now, we can get into more details about the bonus or penalty by breaking it down to min or max damage times the number of units plus attack minus defense times 5%. So what this means is for each point of difference between your unit's attack rating and the target unit's defense, you gain a 5% damage bonus. By the way, this 5% is taken from Heroes of Might and Magic 3 and it seems to be correct in Olden Era, but this might change in the future. Just keep that in mind. The attack rating in your unit card here already has your hero's attack figures added to it. So the stronger your hero gets, all your units will get a buff in their attacks. If the targeted enemy unit's defense is higher than your attack, you suffer a penalty instead of a bonus. So yes, your attack rating isn't always higher than the enemy's defense rating. You'll come across such situations, and this is calculated with min or max damage times the number of units plus your attack rating minus their defense times negative 2.5%. Now again, this negative 2.5% is a figure from Heroes of Might and Magic 3. I've not able to totally confirm this. It should be the same or it might change over time, so just keep that in mind again. But that's the way it's calculated correctly. Also, do take note that there is a maximum bonus and penalty, which I think for bonuses I believe it takes into account differences up to 20. Again, these figures might be different in Olden Era. When it comes to ranged fights like these crossbowmen, you can check out information in their unit card here. It says for each hex above 3, they get a 10% penalty to damage. So you can see here anything 4 hexes and beyond gets this tiny broken arrow icon, which tells you you are getting a penalty to damage at this range. This is basically an added penalty on top of the usual damage calculation, which I explained earlier. So when it comes to the final damage output, it depends on a random roll that will decide where within this damage range do you do on the enemy. Now, in terms of the other stats here, morale, as you can see here, will give you a chance of earning a second action in a single turn, and negative morale will mean your unit won't get any action at all in that turn. Luck has an immense bonus on damage that's not shown in the damage preview. If your unit has luck and your attack triggers a positive luck, you get a 50% bonus damage, while a negative luck will put a negative 50% penalty on damage. Initiative is a simple number that just puts the unit with the biggest initiative at the front of the turn, relatively simple to understand. So you can see that the crossbowman has higher initiative than the troglodytes, and the swordman has the highest initiative, which means they always start the first in the turn. So with all this information, you should be able to understand how your units and armies stack against the enemies, and you'll be able to strategize better in battles. This is just a very basic bit of battles. Bonuses to your damage and units are very complex when you take into account other factors such as magic or abilities of units or hero skills. There are just so much in this game that will give you an immense boost in battle, but that's beyond the scope of this short and quick primer. Anyway, I hope you found this useful. If you have any questions, do ask away in the comments. I'll try to get to them. Thanks for watching and farewell, noble friends.